Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final regular season edition of What's Up with Tyler Gallager. I'm your host, Tyler Gallager, here to bring you a recap of the week that was week 14 in Cafe. First of all, my birds didn't fly so high this week. Jemima Kirk Cousins took it to us. I will make no excuses. Joe Flacco came out of nowhere. Big performance. And Jalen Hurts played like it was 2020 again. We don't love to see it, but we will fly again. We had to put out the B squad this week, Already had a bye week locked up. These things happen. Real teams persevere. Next up, our Woo Award for the week goes to WFFT, dropping a big 150 on the Chases On. 20 points from Cooper Kupp, David Njoku, and Raheem Mostert. Real impressive stuff. See if you can take that momentum into the consolation bracket. Next up, our Laugher of the Week. Gasps absolutely dominating American Gucci. Debo and Brock Purdy combined for 57 points. Wow, incredible. You'll love to see it. Next up, a real yikes of a game. We had the Wizards of Loneliness eking out a win over Linguini with Muscles, where neither team scored over 100 points. I got nothing to say but yikes. If you wanna laugh, take a look at Linguini's skill position players for that week. Very entertaining. Next up, the NYFBGs took out ayahuasca healing. In a curse season for ayahuasca healing, Justin Herbert goes on IR in their last game. Hilarious. The New York Football Gordons had 20 points from Dax, Saquon, and Evan Engram. Very impressive. We'll see if you can take that momentum into the consolation bracket, RJ. Finally, our nail biter of the week. Wasn't much of a nail biter. There's a 20-point difference, but whatever. Game Plan McMahon ends the vaunted Taints winning streak behind a combined 49 points from his kicker, that asshole Mr. Aubrey on the Cowboys, and the Saints defense. The Saints taking it to the Taints. We love to see it. Big game from Lamar, but couldn't make up for it. Finally, the last regular season bonus stats for the year. Like I mentioned earlier, the Taints' 8-game winning streak is over. However, I'm devastated to report that they took the points for lead on the last week of the season. I am just green with jealous rage right now. On the subject of that, my Birds of War scored less than 100 points for the first time this season. Crazy. I love that happened the last week of the season when I could have taken the points for title. I love it. Finally, all three Cheese South playoff teams finished with over 1,800 points for, proving once and for all who the truly dominant division is. I hate you boys, but I love you. Alright, and for the last regular season matchup of the week, it's the playoffs, baby. They're all the matchups of the week. Wizards versus Gasps, it's gonna be an incredible matchup. Jemima versus the Chases On, maybe less so, but it's gonna be an incredible matchup. And who knows what the fuck's happening in the consolation bracket. Who really gives a fuck? Anyways, this has been a lovely regular season covering a lovely league. And I'll see you guys next week when the games actually matter. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, bit of an informal commissioner chit-chat real quick, but I'm here today to present to you our 2023 Borger highlight reel regular season, combined with some clips of our Borger podcast that also airs, in which we spoke to some unlucky managers for the season, all in an effort to put our regular season behind us, appreciate what was had, root for the managers going forth, and to put a period on another great Borger season. So without any further ado, I present to you 2023 Year in Review.
Positive moves made in 2023 for Borger. Great to see rules being adapted, reviewed, open discourse. Great to see bottom-dwelling teams mostly occupying playoff spots this year. Great to see trades and waiver wire moves being made aggressively. Game plan definitely exceeded expectations. All positive moves made in 2023 for Borger. Great to see rules being adapted, reviewed, open discourse. Great to see bottom-dwelling teams mostly occupying playoff spots this year. Great to see trades and waiver wire moves being made aggressively. Game plan definitely exceeded expectations based on the draft. Only 2 players are held over from that draft. Was lucky to identify some great waiver pickups that will probably be keepers going into next year. Next year, more or less the same, being very aggressive on the waiver wire, not keeping players in starting roles if they're not performing, no matter their sort of stature, and hopefully making the playoffs next year.
Yeah, I think all in all, pretty solid year for Borger. We had our share of controversies, as well as some good battles. Sitting in ninth, not the happiest about it, staying out of the playoffs. But hopefully next year get a draft I like a little more, And yeah. Hang in there. Big plan for next year for the squad. Just stay the course. Hang in there. Stay competitive. And, hope the guys stay healthy and show up to compete again next year. We'll be going strong through the consolation rounds this week too.
There's no denying that the league took a huge step this year. Look at all the engagement on the chat. Look at all the interpersonal exchanges. Look at all the drama and excitement that surrounded the trade deadline and the democratization of the process. Great stuff. Huge leap. Proud of the league, the commish, all my guys. Great stuff. My team is a study in perseverance. Particularly proud of my guys. Not as successful as last year, but I lost my top 3 players in the first month. I had to rebuild my entire team mid-season through waivers, through trades, and I'm just really proud of the way my guys stepped it up. Priority for next year moving forward is having a good draft and staying focused on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keeper League, boys. Keeper League. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Happy to be a part of it. Ayahuasca coming at you. Just a couple of thoughts here on the league. I hope everyone wins, first off. My team didn't do so hot this year. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because either way, I'm a winner. It might get that toilet bowl trophy. Excuse me, I'm traveling to New Jersey right now. Hoboken, SantaCon. A lot of people in fucking Devils jerseys and Jets jerseys. A lot of vomit on the ground, as you can hear. The sadness of that train bell. All bullshit aside, thought I was going to be first place by the way I drafted. We looked good. It looked really good. And my number one priority next year is to not suck so much. But that's it for me. Hope you all have a good holiday and enjoy the rest of the season, boys.
Thanks so much for stopping by today. It's nothing more than myself and the production team over here at BNN enjoy more than being in your living rooms once a week. Stay tuned for playoff coverage with Tyler and the rest of us starting next week. Thanks again, everybody. Have a lovely, lovely holiday to all who celebrate the holidays.